Folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to What is Demigod? Demigod is a really interesting MOBA type game. That is to say, something that falls in the same category of League of Legends, Heroes of New Earth, and of course the venerable Dota. What's interesting about Demigod is that it was probably the first of the more modern MOBAs. Obviously, Dota has been around for a long time, but for the longest time there wasn't any alternative to it. That was the only game that provided this sort of gameplay until Demigod came out, and then soon after League of Legends and HoN basically came out at the same time, and now we've got a whole other slew of games, including Dota 2, that have come out. What's interesting is that HoN especially, but also League of Legends, their formula is very similar to Dota. But Demigod took the game in a fairly different direction. It is currently available on Steam or from Impulse, which is where it was originally from. On Impulse, it's by a company called Stardock Entertainment, which is also the company that makes Galciv 2. They were also the company that put together Impulse, which was a very early digital distribution system for games, very similar to Steam. Not quite as successful. It just recently got bought out by GameStop, which I think is one of the reasons that Demigod and Galciv 2 are now both available on Steam, which is whereas they weren't for the very long time, probably because they didn't want to sell their product on their competition. But now it's really freed up Stardock to put their product out there. So we're going to look at the gameplay for Demigod. Is it a great game? No, probably not. There's a few sort of issues that I have with it, which I'll discuss in the video. But it is a good game. It was rated 76. It's also cheap. It's currently on sale for $6.69 US, and they do have a 4-pack as well. So if you want to get together with your friends, go crazy. Alright, here we are at the main menu for Demigod. Very beautiful looking game. Everything about this game is fantastic looking. It also has pretty decent bots, so I'm actually going to go into the single player mode just because I'm going to be doing a lot of talking and stopping, and I don't want to screw with other people's games. I'm not entirely sure how popular it is to play online, actually, but I do know that it does still have a lively community, so check it out. And if anything, if you've got friends, play with that. So there's even an interesting sort of tournament mode, which also exists online. They've got this whole light side versus dark side ladder thing. It's kind of interesting, but we're just going to go for a single game skirmish. There are quite a few maps, quite a few arenas to choose from, and they vary in size greatly, and as well as their layout. Mandala is quite large. It's meant for 5v5, and it's all these concentric rings. Cataract is a little smaller. 3v3 is what it's designed for, although you could have any number of players on any of these maps. Zikurat is also quite large. Leviathan, which is a really interesting swoopy sort of map. 4 players are recommended. Crucible is very small, and the games are very short on it. They recommend 2v2, but I also know it's really popular for 1v1 duels. The Brothers, humongous map, and quite notable in that it's got a very big divide down the middle. And just a couple of little choke points over here for such a large map. We've got Exile, which, I mean, check that out, how cool looking that is. This sort of like two-headed snake thing on top of this god body. Wait until you're in the game. It's really quite awesome. And then Prison, which I'm actually not a huge fan of. Every game I've played on Prison, I'm pretty sure I've lost, which it makes no sense whatsoever, but there you have it. It's a fairly open area. I think we're going to go for the 3v3 map. I think it should show off... No, you know, let's go with something a little bigger. Which one did I used to like a lot? Maybe this one? No, probably. Let's just go Zikurat, one of their biggest maps. Select the arena. I'm going to click autofill slots. It'll fill it with bots. Oh, it doesn't actually completely fill it. I want 5v5. I want big. We're going to go, you know what, we'll just go normal AI all the way so that I can raffle stomp and look incredibly impressive. We can also change the game options, including the victory conditions, because there's quite a few options for that. One of the simplest, for example, is just slaughter. You just have to kill the enemy players. Each team has a certain number of slots, or potentially when you die, you're just dead. In which case, it's a little bit like a Counter-Strike play. I'm not sure. Fortress, I like a lot, is you win just by destroying the enemy base, and that's going to be very familiar to anyone who's played the MOBA genre, just being able to destroy the final base of the enemy. Wait, hold on. No, I'm wrong. That's Conquest. That's destroying the enemy Citadel. In Fortress, there are multiple little fortresses all over the map. You've got to kill each one of them. So in a way, it's a little similar, but not quite. And whereas Dominate is you have to hold flags and gain points to win, and there's going to be several areas of contention to fight over. We'll go with the straight-up Conquest. Again, it'll show the sort of entire breadth of the gameplay. Some of the other modes are a little bit shorter. And we're going to leave all the options on default, but you can see there's a lot of options to tweak. Huge amounts of variation here. We'll play a very standard game. Next thing, of course, is we have to pick our Demigod to play as, and there are 5 on each side, unless I'm wrong. Yeah, by default. There was an expansion pack that introduced an extra couple on each side. I think that's what these represent. You do have to pay extra. And here we enter the first weakness of this game, which is there aren't a lot of characters to play as. And there's also going to be a lot of duplication as a result. I mean, if you've got 5 players on each side, each side only has 5 guys to choose from. Well, no, I guess that's not true. You can choose from all 10. It's not locked to a team. It doesn't provide a lot of variation. However, you're going to see once we're in the game that there are a couple of options within that. I think I'm going to play, just because he's really iconic, I think I'm going to play the Rook. He's sort of the mascot of the game. It is notable that there are 2... Oh, that's what the 2 sides are. These are not the teams. I'm being stupid. Assassins and Generals. These are the 2 different types of heroes that you can be playing as. Assassins are your standard characters from most MOBAs. They sort of just go around, they smash, they do damage, they have abilities. Generals turn it into a little bit more of an RTS-y type thing because they are, theoretically, individually a little bit weaker, but they can have minions attached to them. So when you walk out, you've got your main guy surrounded by a swarm of smaller guys with varying abilities, and you can upgrade them and via the item system, and it's kind of cool. Personally, I enjoyed playing the Assassins more, just as a fun thing. Although, ironically, I actually had a really good time with Sedna here while playing her not as a general, but as an assassin, by focusing on her skills that were sort of single use. But we're going to go with the Rook, because he's cool. He's super slow, but he's kind of fun. And there we go. So those are all the options. So we are going to ready up and launch the game. And here we are. You can see the maps are gorgeous, full 3D, and there's a lot of variation available in it. We can zoom out quite a bit and pan around this way. And you can rotate, although I don't currently. Oh, there's the keys for it. So you can. I mean, look at the environment, and some of the maps are even crazier than this one when you get into it. So here's us. We are gargantuan. This hero, this demigod, is huge. There's no doubt about it. This is our base. This is our citadel. This is the main thing we have to defend. If we lose this, we lose. If we destroy the other team's citadel, they lose, we win. Here is the item shop. There's the Crystal of Health, which heals us. And let's quickly buy a couple of items here. And wow, that's interesting. The resolution I'm playing on is actually almost getting cut off. Almost, but not quite. So the items, we have 5 item slots for regular equipment and 3 consumable slots, which is a little bit different. We are going to pick up...
Capture the flag.
Probably... Wow, we got first blood already. Awesome. We're just going to pick up a big armor for health, and apparently that's all we can afford. Okay. That may not have been the best pick, but what the hell. We've got a double kill already. The bots on normal difficulty, which is what we're playing on, are apparently not particularly brilliant. So the first problem with the Rook is he moves very slowly. But the fact of the matter is, all the characters in this game move kind of slow. But the maps are a little smaller, so relatively speaking, I think the motion is comparable to most of the other games, but it feels slower. I would have preferred, and this is my second complaint about the game, I would have preferred if the maps were twice as big, but you move twice as fast, and it would just, and make the area of effects twice as big, and all these things. It would just feel a lot better. So I've come over here and I've just captured a flag which is connected to a portal. The portals spawn minions, so now our team will have more minions. Here's another flag in the middle, which I'm going to pick up. Now this is an experience flag. Holding this gives us a plus 20% experience boost. Also, it gives us access to the artifact shop, which is, they're very, very powerful and very, very expensive items. I'm going to back off here. I don't actually want to fight yet because I don't have any abilities. Or maybe I should go up and auto-attack this guy. Okay, let's quickly get an ability and we'll talk about those in a moment. Smash! Slowest hammer in the universe. I think I hit him, but no, I gotta run away. Oh, they have 2 of the angel guys on their team. Oh god, I'm getting my ass kicked, actually. taking tons of damage. I was in tower range as well, so that doesn't help. Oh, they're going to hunt me down and kill me. Alright. So, there's a lot of control points to fight over. There are also these towers here. These are your sort of standard towers that attack nearby enemies. And they can be destroyed, so you'll be doing that as you push forward. But, so there's fighting for both saving your towers, there's fighting for farming minions, and there's fighting to try to gain control of these areas. I'm almost wondering if I should go back and heal up. As ridiculous as this is, considering I've got no farm. Obviously, I'm going to have to play a little bit more. Now, one of the things that you didn't get a chance to see there, as I pulled it up very quickly, is the skill tree. Now, here is part of the game that I think is amazing. Every hero has a huge skill tree. You get 1 point to spend as you level up. These things don't have ranks, so you're unlocking one. Although some of them indirectly do. So this is hammer 1, 2, 3, 4. But some of the things do something quite different in each rank, and it's not exactly the same. Yeah, let's go and get some farm here. What's interesting is 15 is the max level. There are way more than 15 things to pick up here. So in any given game, you only get to unlock about half of the tree, which means that even though you've got the problem that there's not a very deep hero pool, and you're especially going to end up playing the same hero over and over, there is still the opportunity. Oh, that's the problem. I keep walking to the tower. Well, let's take the thing that allows me to eat towers. Although we got to defend ourselves here a little bit here first. And this is why I like the Rook. Actually, he's an amazing pusher. He does good damage, has the stun, and he can drain life on towers, damaging them and healing himself up, allowing him to tank towers and push very, very exceptional. So as I was saying, despite the fact that there's not a very deep hero pool, and you are probably about to die, you can have a lot of variation simply because two heroes can play very differently. You can adapt the way you want to play in a lot of different ways. The hammer that I got first is really good at killing enemies. I don't remember if last hitting matters here. Boom. Find out if I'm run away. I'm going to die here. I'm being chased down and I'm still in tower range. There we go. Oh, big kill and an assist for the other team. Now we're going to see the death. Not a terrible death timer, but I'm not very high. Anyway, I don't know if I'm doing a very good job showing off the game by dying. I think at this point I'm done talking about most of the topics, so I'll just try to play a little bit better. I also haven't played this game in months and months and months, so some of the mechanics are a little off, but it is a blast to play. I have 2,300 gold. Holy crap, that's quite a bit. Oh, no, I do have one more thing to talk about. So in addition to being able to buy items and consumables, and if you're a general type hero, some of the items you buy give you minions, you can upgrade your Citadel. So you can spend money on this. And this includes things like increasing the experience points that everyone on your team gets, making your structures stronger, increasing the amount of gold per second you get. That is a huge one, really good, but our Citadel's not quite high enough level yet. We're going to have to gain a little bit more XP. These are really good, increasing the damage your reinforcements do, and you can even unlock better, more powerful reinforcements later, like adding priests to waves, which is quite good. I'm going to go for the XP bonus now. That seems like a good way of doing it. And then I'm going to buy another item. Probably something. Let me get some movement speed. That'd be awfully helpful. And these boots, even though there's different item types, they do all stack with one another. Boots of speed, 10% is not much. I guess we'll take it. And some more health in there. There we go. See, 2 sets of boots. Doesn't matter. They're all generic items. I mean, it's just like in one of the other games, you can have 3 swords for all that it matters, right? Some of the effects may not stack like speed, but frankly the boots of speed don't give you much, so they might as well stack, and then you just weaker in other ways. It's probably fine. Occasionally enemies that die do drop health potions and mana scrolls, so yeah, I'm going to try to be on top of things. I'm going to try to recapture this and probably just defend this zone as much as possible. I don't have the XP to push towers yet. I think I will get XP for capturing this though, and I guess we'll have to try to hit these guys. Do lots of damage. Yeah, it doesn't appear, and there's no graphical indication that I'm getting particularly much. I can increase my stat, that I'm getting extra gold. I'm gonna pick what's interesting. This is kind of cool. My little parapets, my little towers on my body will get archers and catapults and things, but I'm actually gonna take the power of tower to make it a little easier to defend things, and I'm gonna like raise my own defensive tower over here. Just like that. just to help distract people who might come and steal my tower. But I'm going to let those guys push, and I'll probably put a whole bunch of points into the what I perceive to be the tower pushing tower ability. Oops, this guy's who I want to get. And oh, he's chasing. Interrupt. What happened? Oh yeah, he's a vampire, so he gets to do the like I sink into a pool of blood tower. And apparently the AI is allowed to use the I keep trying to use QWE and it's numpads. The AI is allowed to use the lock heroes, even though I can't. Let's pull back a little. And we're just gonna go heavy structural transfer and then try to do a push. I know I'm kind of all over with my talents, which is a bad idea, but I was trying to demonstrate a few different things. Oh, I don't have enough mana. Pull back, pull back. Let's wait until a mana thing drops from one of these minions. Some nice little ragdoll physics. Well, they do go into the environment a little bit, but generally speaking, not too bad. Oh, back away from the enemy. Luckily, I do have the movement boost, which is pretty important in general, of course. Oh god, I got stunned! No, run! Pick up the fire. Alright, we got lots of money, let's go buy. There are the teleportation items, which I should definitely get because I'm slow. In fact, if you're going for the tower build, you can teleport to your own towers that you can build. So a lot of times I forgo any movement speed items on this guy. Actually, let's see if we can take the gold bonus thing. Nope, not yet. How come? Oh, because we don't have enough money. Almost do. Actually, I'm going to wait and pick that up. Seems really worthwhile. I always play support, right? So, even here. Why can't I
Our defenses are under attack.
There we go. Now I have enough. There we go. Now we're all making way, way more money. Getting that first rank is really important. Can they claim that? No, we still have it. Good. We're going to try to keep this, even though it's not really working out at this point. We're behind on kills, I'm pretty sure. No, we're tied. Oh, we did get the first two, I think. So we still have this. There's a mana scroll, 1,000 mana. So what I should do is push back this wave a little. And then go and do some structural drain. Oops. No, every time I want to do that, someone shows up. Drop a tower here. Might be getting stunned. Is that what's happening? Getting hit by a lot of people at once. Back away, back away. God's increased weapon damage is actually pretty good. Keep running, good god. You know what, just give me the plus to all stats here. Make sure we can survive this. This guy's so immobile. Ah. Alright. We know they're over there. Let's go. Oh no, he's bad news. He might be the guy who's got all the kills too, I'm not sure. Who is it? No, one of the angel dudes.
Has increased.
Let's drop a tower. Always hitting the wrong keys. Forces of Darkness have upgraded their war effort. That's no good. So they're upgrading their Citadel and getting all kinds of great perks for it. I really want to go drain a tower. And we still have this, which is good. It's always applying a little bit extra pressure. Alright, let's stop these guys. We'll probably pull back. So we have enough mana to actually go drain. Oh, Archer Dude is there. Shoot! Alright, let's go back. At least the travel time in this map's not too bad. Some of the ones that are arguably smaller have much greater travel time. Let's go, let's go. Now we need items for ourselves. No more of this upgrading the team control. Some of these helms have pretty good stuff. Mana per second aura obviously is really good. Lots of mana. That's pretty strong. Yeah, all the helms tend to be mana driven. Hauberk of Life. See, this gives you minion buffs, which is also pretty good. This would have health regen. Gloves. Chance to drain mana. Weapon damage, eviscerate, slow them down. Attack speed, minion damage. What else do we want? Lifesteal. Wand of Speed is nice. So you can see there's quite a range of items. But, have you noticed something? No recipes yet. Everything you buy directly. Let's just grab a small mana boost, and then we'll go for some health boost, and then some consumables, scroll of teleportation. And we'll see if we can't replace something later with an artifact. Just charge up a whole bunch of money. Actually, we might just dump more money into the Citadel. Yeah, I gotta stop scrolling in and out with people on the stream. It breaks up every time I move, but yeah, maybe a less graphically intense game next time. Okay, let's see if we can't get this actual push going. I'm gonna keep going to do. Activate, drain. You can just see I'm like ripping the stone off of this and staying at full health. The cooldown's a little long, so I can't kill it, but I can do a heck of a lot of damage, and I've got help from someone else at the same time. I'm going to back up. They've got reinforcements, but that was a pretty good push. Actually, there's enough of them here. We're going to be able to, A, take down the tower, which we did, and I should be able to land this stun and huge damage. No. That attack is kind of strange, because it needs to land right in the middle. Only right in the middle are they stunned. I'm going to grab some more structural thing. I can get the hurl boulder. Okay, let's come back to this in a second. Oh, he died! Oh, the Force of Light got him. Nope. Cancel, interrupt. Oh, we're on this side. Oh, Regulus. Get away from Regulus. What do we want? More hammer gun, the arrows, God Strength for auto attack. It's not bad, just auto attack more. I kind of like the hammer. I think I'm going to go hammer and the Tower of Light. Really? You want a piece of me, buddy? Oh god, it's so hard to land it. It helps a lot if you take the boulder throw, which you can do, I think it stuns. You combine your boulder throw to stun them, and then you drop the hammer on them, because it's such a slow animation. That really is this guy's biggest flaw here. Let's drop a tower over here to stop them from counter pushing.
The light citadel has grown strong.
Okay, and are they looking to claim my little flag over here? Ah! That's a pretty serious push coming this way.
Smiter!
Smiter! That's bad, because that's still the other guy getting smitings.
One of our portals has been captured.
Are you still chasing me? Are you going to chase me right into the base? Where all my towers are? I mean, the towers don't do as much damage. I don't think I can catch him, though. Whoa! Yeah, I'm starting to get a lot of money. I'm going to try to see if I can't buy an artifact, replace one of my existing items. They're really expensive, though. And that's a lot of damage coming this way. Defense. Oh yeah, our Citadel's been upgraded. As you level up your Citadel just by doing stuff, it gets bigger and more impressive. They're pushing from both sides here. Tower of power and back away. You are. Oh, you're the guy with all the kills. That's why you're being so aggressive. Although if I could take you out, which isn't going to happen because you've got help here. I want more structural transfer. I'm going to go and take out one of their towers, ninja style over here. And stomp this. Actually, we might be able to buy an artifact. Check that out. Nope, way too expensive. We'll be back. Although, there are also very expensive consumables, which I will want. I'm going to grab... How much health do I have? Almost worthwhile. We'll grab the Supreme Health and Enhanced Mana, which is going to be more than enough. It's a lot of gold, but it's going to be worthwhile as we make our attack mission here. I think minions can even cap these towers, but I'm not sure. Maybe they can. There we go. We've got that fully on our side again. We still have the experience boost, although I don't think we've ever had the towers over on the right-hand side here, which is the reduced cooldown and, of course, more minions, which maybe I should go grab, since apparently the AI values that pretty low. We haven't been seriously challenged on this side at any point. Dude, you're going to have a hard time in there. See what I can do, but you're just going to suicide yourself in the middle of all these towers. The AI isn't great. I mean, it's nice to have, but it's definitely far from great. And let's drink a mana potion. There you go. I didn't realize that was what needed to use. I thought they had some slower ones too. And am I going to get my cooldown up in time? Yes, I am. Then we'll be able to take out that tower. and not worry about taking all the damage. It's really powerful. Like, this is a pretty powerful pushing technique, especially since the AI is tuned up to reactive. I think the build is viable in actual multiplayer too, like going with heavy tower damage then, but not quite as good. Oh, looks like we're losing our flag down there, but that's okay. We're doing a lot of damage here. And I'm not sure if this results in a lot of bonus gold or XP or increasing our Citadel or whatever, but it will mean that our minions
rank has increased.
and actually, so will I. Still no one here. We've got an archer tower right behind this tower of darkness, but... oops. Nope, someone just died. Okay. And drain. And it is a really effective heal. Like, look how quickly that's draining. Super fast. Keep smacking away at this tower. And...
We have captured a flag.
We're starting to get low. I think we'll take this one out and then run away. There's a guy behind me I can see on the mini map. Let's be greedy. Since we've got the mana for another spell.
Wrathful.
We'll use it and then go for... Now we're out of mana. So we'll get the hell out of here. And I'm actually going to teleport home. So to do that, I've got to... Oops, that's not it. Where are we? Here we go. F1, teleport to the health crystal.
Under attack.
We'll see what we can do at the Great Citadel to upgrade it. I would really like... Adding priests to the waves are pretty powerful. And hey, we'll add some angels. Now we're going to have a serious hardcore push, which I think will be the way to go rather than more gold, because I think we might be able to end this early. The AI was set on a pretty low difficulty, but you can put them on really hardcore, and even if you have lots of really hardcore AI on your team, it still becomes much more challenging. They're not quite as dumb, but they also just get a big bonus to gold and XP, which is most of where their power comes from.
Our defenses are under attack.
Can I get you? Nope. Gotta cancel that. Yeah, this hammer is really not good without the rock throw. Oh, yeah, he's standing there. Apparently I killed someone with that, and now I'm going to die, but I'm going to... There we go, double smite. Drain the tower, heal up to full. It's actually working out pretty good. We claim the celerity flag, reducing our cooldown, which is certainly very nice. And we're doing 2-on-1 heal now, which is far from ideal. And healing potion. Oh, that's right. Some of them have a cast time. Finish! Good. Just barely. You know what, since I keep complaining, let's grab the boulder. It'll be really useful to land those throws. Apparently I got another assist. Lots of bonus goals from defense. And we'll make sure to push this wave. We'll keep my mana so I can fill the tower with it. And there's not an actual, like, attack move command, or it's under a weird hotkey. Some of the hotkeys are different. It's definitely not derived from Dota the same way as most of the other games are. So it's like you're trying to click A and then click the ground and that doesn't work. Well, because A is my move left, that means WASD. Getting lots of XP here. I think it's just because I'm close to people as they die, close to the minions. Of course, makes sense. I'm gonna kill this tower normally. Actually, I'll move over here and drain this one. He was just gonna die too quick to make it worth that.
Your war rank has increased.
Post-mortem. Apparently I will
Our
explode.
defenses are under attack.
That's interesting. We'll kill Seared over here. We've got some help. It's not particularly sophisticated. Again, I think the lack of movement speed really hurts this game's potential to be really awesome. I'm getting pathfinding screwed on minions here. Get the hell out of here! Oh god. Well, I'm poisoned at this point. I'm probably just going to die. No, I'm okay. I survived. I guess I could have bought a potion. Let's go back home. And watch the push happen over here. So they have upgraded. They have priests as well. I don't think they have angels added to their wave, so that's still something we've got over them. I don't know if there's any way to center my view. There's certainly no way to click on the mini-map to look very quickly, which is kind of annoying. Or if there is, I'm not aware of what it is.